Welcome everyone. How are you? How are you doing? I'm here to make this video today regarding this solar eclipse that's coming here in the sign of Gemini. And I just was coming on the 10th, so I did want to read a little part of this and just set it up before I pick some cards. And I brought out my new deck again, Enchanted Dreams, and I'm going to do a 9-card spread, and then I'll pick a rune or a couple of runes. But before I started this video, I usually can hear a click when I record, so I hope it's volumizing. That's all I'm saying. Okay, so anyway, so this solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini, and Gemini's tarot card is the Lovers, okay? And Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and Mercury's tarot card is the Magician, okay? So it's kind of like, you know, magical love going on as well. So we want to communicate. Mercury and Gemini are all about that communication as well. So, you know, and Gemini is the twins. So, you know, the twins usually communicate well with each other. But, you know, let's see what happens. Let's feel it out. But hopefully it's going to be a fabulous read. And we'll take it from there, okay? But so this solar eclipse in Gemini, June 10th, 2021. What does the June new moon solar eclipse mean? After all, eclipses are generally times where life stops making sense. Add Mercury retrograde to the mix, and the energy gets even more mischievous! Exclamation mark. So logic and reason may not be the most useful tools in our mental toolkit right now. Poetry, metaphors, and other forms of witty wordplay might be better at making sense of it all. This is even more true as the Sun, the Moon, and Mercury square off with Neptune in Pisces, okay? And Pisces is all about the moon. Pisces tarot card is the moon, and the High Priestess. Right now, we're usually intuitive, but whatever we are picking up with our psychic senses, it is likely too vague to pin down in words. We might understand that something is true without being able to prove why, or even explain how we know it all. Fortunately, with Pallas Athena conjunct nebulous Neptune, we have the wisdom to think strategically and recognize recurring patterns. Some synchronicities may be truly significant, while others are merely coincidence. Ultimately, though, we're the ones who have to sort it out and decide for ourselves what it all means. Then again, we might prefer to leave things open-ended for now. We don't necessarily need or want to tie up every loose end or close every plot hole in our personal story. Sometimes it's more fun to let the mystery be and leave ourselves a little something to wonder about. It might be more practical too, as retrograde Saturn in Aquarius prepares to square Uranus in Taurus for the second time this year, exact on June 14th. After all, if this aspect has taught us anything so far, it is that uncertainty is the new normal, so we might as well get comfortable with being a little uncomfortable. Mars is also uncomfortable at the time of the eclipse, as he sits in this last degree of Cancer and waits to make this dramatic entrance into Leo on June 11th. And right now, we too might be feeling the urge to break out of our shell. This energy can be used for creative purposes or for creating drama. The choice is up to us! Exclamation mark. And then it says reads on for different stuff, but we're not going to go into that. And this comes from, where did I get this from? Astro, I think it was, hold on. I want to always give credit to who I was reading from. But here it says, well, I'll give credit in my video to it, this article. Usually, I think it was something, it's not astrology.com, but it could be. It could be. Okay, and then I just wanted to read this. This is May, June is the flower moon, moon of radiance, Gemini, scribe moon, and its correspondence tarots, the Lovers. The herbs are elder, mint, rose, mugwort, thyme. The colors are green, brown, pink. Stones are emerald, malachite, amber, carnelian, moonstone. The animals are cats, lynx, leopard, swan, and dove. The goddesses are Maya. Maya is the Greek goddess, is one of the Pleiades and the mother of Hermes, Olympian god, son of Zeus. The other goddesses are Venus, Aphrodite, Artemis, and Bast. And the medicine is creation, love, intuition, connection with the divine, connection with nature, sexuality, sensuality. And the creative power is to empower, and the action is to command. Okay, so empower, command, so like Mercury is the magician, tarot, so it sounds all good to me. So I'm going to place that right there for now. And here we go. So we're going to put some cards. And again, I hope this is I'm recording. I can see it's playing, but I didn't hear sound. So I don't know if my volume is down on my system, but we'll figure it out, okay? So let me pick some 9 cards with my new tarot deck, and then we'll, whatever time it is at the end, we'll pick a couple of runes, okay? Okay, my darling, so remember, just go within, and as I understand it, first card in my hand, the solar eclipse is on coming this Thursday, and in Florida time, it's like a 5-hour deal, and it comes in like 4:15 a.m. I think to 9-something a.m. So, look it up for yourself if you're intrigued to watch some of it at least. At least maybe towards the end, so it should be all fascinating. Okay, another card in my hand. Okay, I'm gonna pick 9 cards. I kind of like this new deck, so it did good for us last time. So let's see what happens this time. Okay. Uh-oh, 2 cards. Okay, that's how it goes. 2 cards. 2 cards. That happens. Okay. So we're going to have a 10-card spread. Whoopee. Okay, one more. Okay, so we've got some cards on the table, and I have love, faith, hope, and believe on my table here. Okay, so let me put the little glasses on here, and let's see how this reading unfolds. The Magician. Right out of the Get Out. Wow. We just said that Mercury's tarot card is the Magician, the ruler of Gemini, which the solar eclipse is in Gemini. Wow, that's awesome. 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 So, it's all about that communicating, okay, and going within, the power of the Magician. So, it's a powerful tarot right here. Personality. She's got her wand. She's got her sword. She's got her crown on her 3rd eye. That's awesome. Wow, awesome, awesome. I like it, I like it. 6 of Pentacles as well now. 6 of Earth. And Gemini's an air sign. Okay, so that's why it's about, communication and being intellectual as you communicate. But here we have the 6 of Earth, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 6s is like, talks about peace and harmony, and so beautiful. We got some butterflies, which is also, a peaceful symbol, gentle. Okay, so we got peace. A 6 of Earth on the table, 6 of Pentacles. But I'm digging how the Magician showed up. Wow, now we have the Ace of Fire in our hands. That's awesome too. Wow, the Ace is, beginnings, new beginnings. So that's just awesome as well. So really take, this solar eclipse in the sign of Gemini here. Really believe in that we, believe in your magician self. When you watch videos like mine, believe in tarot and work with tarot, or, oracle cards, or your intuition, mainly, it's all about your intuition. You cannot lose, you're coming from your core, soul self. So you can't lose, you just can't, So this is wonderful as well. And look at that wand right there. It's just brilliant. And this is fire, passionate energy. What you do with your passion itself. This is awesome as well. Very nice. Very good. Okay, now we have the transformation, another major arcana card, death. But, this doesn't speak of literally of death. This speaks of you now becoming your true soul self. You're going to transform. And how could you not when the magician is suggesting that you do, and that there's harmony on earth if you do, and the Ace of Wands right there, working within your passionate self. I haven't seen many of these cards. Usually I like them to just come out, but this is the first time I'm looking at it myself. So, but you can see there's transformation. I'm trying to see what's on over here. I can't really decipher it, but there's like a huge crystal right there shining the white light, bright light. And this person, some of the details I can't tell, but we'll come back to it. I'm going to learn this deck better, but let's stand the magician tall, because we were just talking about the magician, and she comes through. 5 of Cups and the Tower now. Okay, so now here we speak of those fives, which 5 speak of changes as well, and we can see that there's like an angel and a person, and we talk about this card because it's the 5 of water, the 5 of our emotions, and you can see there's a person sitting here, and she's in, kind of like in a funk, looks like, but this guardian angel here is suggesting to her, look, there's still two cups, because the other 3 have kind of fallen over, but there's still 2 cups, and the 2 cups is a beautiful card of love, true love. Okay, so never give up on your dreams. Look at what we were all going through with this pandemic. We never expected that to happen. So, it's like you can't just go into a funk. You have to just keep moving on, and go within. And, this time has been a perfect time for many of us to go within and introspect and, call on your magician self and your witchy self. And then we have the Tower, which does speak of disruption. But, sometimes it's good. Sometimes disruption is what we need to, like, wake up. And this is major arcana card. So this is 16 disruption. And you can see, like, it's like you've been in a funk, but the chains are now breaking you free. The chains are breaking. Okay. Here, I'll let you see it a little closer. Like I say, I've never seen this card before, so, but you can see the chains in the center between these 2 people. They're breaking. So sometimes that kind of disruption is necessary. We've got a bunch of dragonflies there, and that's a good totem animal always to have. Okay, well, like I said, this is a card I've not seen yet, or the death card, so we literally have now 1, 2, 3 major arcanas come through. And this 5 of Cups, don't give up. Never give up. Okay, never give up. Because we have the Ace of Fire right here. That's an awesome card to have. The Wand of Fire. Like, you can use it to make magic. Okay, and the Magician's here. She knows how to work with that Ace of Fire. Now we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Fire. So this is a lovely stability card. 4 speak of that stability. We talk about it all the time. When you're, a square, like what the pyramids stand on is a square. It's the 4 points. And I think there's 2 people in here. Oh, no, she's just out by herself. Okay, I see what's going on here. Some of the details. But see the magic mountain there, and it looks like there's a castle in the background or on top of it. And it's like rainbow colors. I don't know if you can see, but this person is like dancing. So just, keep on, put on the music, and we've got all these roses growing and candles. Again, another card I've not seen before. So, go introspection, put on some music, dance, dance, dance in your living room, dance in your yard, become your fairy self. Never give up on your dreams. Wow, another major arcana card with justice now. That's awesome. That's what we need. We need justice going on right now. Justice for ourselves, okay? Believe in yourselves. Be genuine with yourself. Justify where you're going to go. Justify, you becoming the magician. Justify it. Why not? Don't let people, especially your family members, put you down. And this woman has some angel wings on her. Okay? So, and you can see the balance scale there. So this is literally angel winged. So, and the justice comes through. Looks like a sword and like a papyrus of knowledge, and then a sword is there. So, like an Excalibur sword of justice. I've never seen this card before either. But this is awesome. This is Libra's card. Okay, for the Libra friends. Okay, wow, another major arcana coming through. That doesn't happen a lot either. Ten of Swords, okay. And another major card, Strength, Leo card, Strength. Okay, well, how awesome is this? More dragonflies. I'll have to look up dragonfly wisdom, but it's a wonderful wisdom to have. That's another powerful animal totem. But here we have the Ten of Swords. And 10 speak of that, like, it could be ending, but I like to use more the word transcendence. Like you've been through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And so you've learned, and here we got a full moon right there, okay? Luna's teaching us, never give up on your dreams. No matter how many people try to backstab you, flip them off a bird and you just keep moving on. And usually that's family who's backstabbing you, okay? Could be, anybody, but usually the families are the ones say, you can't do that. Don't even listen to him. Don't even listen to him. And just get that Leo strength about you. This Major Arcana number 8, okay? And you can see she and her lion, beautiful. Just, she's getting, energy from him, and he's learning from her and respecting her. And there's a ship and another full moon. So both these two cards with a full moon. Oh, these butterfly cards here too had a full moon too. The Six of Pentacles, okay? These cards are all about full moon too. That I've noticed. But I've not studied this deck yet because I prefer to let things happen just like they're happening. But this book is, or this tarot deck is called Enchanted Dreams, okay? So for those of us who like to dream with the moon, by Yasmin Westwood. But yeah, don't give up. Never give up. More butterflies. Yes, the Six of Pentacles with this full moon had butterflies too. So now we had dragonflies and butterflies. So for those of you not familiar with these totem animals, you can look them up, okay? But these are all, and of course, the lion. So how many major kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas out of a 9-card pull. That's pretty. That doesn't happen a lot either. I can tell you that. Okay? So that's awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana cards. And I pulled the next one, so that we pulled 9 cards. That's wonderful. They really are trying to speak to us. And that we open with the Magician, Mercury's tarot card. That's awesome. Mercury, the ruler of Gemini. Okay, that's the fishy sign there. That's awesome. The table is speaking, Pay attention to the solar eclipse if you don't get to watch it. And Strength card right here. Or tarot, the Rune of Strength. Where's my strength? There we go. Look at that. Strength. And this card, this rune is another powerful. Well, they're all powerful, these runes. They really, I believe in them very much. I believe in the runes very, very much. Actually, it was the first divination system I ever picked up were the runes before tarot. But let me go to the first rune. Oh, what's this in here? Oh, Sawello. Yes, I wanted to open with this. Okay, we'll read this one too. I left it there to open it up because it speaks of wholeness, life force, the sun's energy. And since we're having the solar eclipse, but let's Let's read these two and we'll close with Sawelo. We'll believe, okay, and what's going to go on with this solar eclipse in Gemini coming up on Thursday. So this rune is called, okay, yeah, this is called URUZ, but I know it's strength. Okay, let me see, this is the little fishy. Oh, there it is. Othila. And okay, so Othila is separation. Okay, separation. So Othila stands for separation and the strength card of Rio. So let's go to separation first. Page 98. Ooh, I just, right there. Okay, so separation. Okay, Othila. Hold on, let me hold it like this for you guys. Othila. Separation, retreat, inheritance. This is a time of separating paths. Old skins must be shed, outmoded relationships discarded. When you receive this rune, a peeling away is called for. Part of the cycle of initiation, Othila is a rune of radical severance. The appropriate action here is submission and quite possibly retreat. Knowing how and when to retreat and possessing the firmness of will to carry it out. Real property is associated with Othila, for it is the rune of acquisition and benefits. However, the benefits you receive, in quotes, the inheritance, may be derived from something you must give up. This can be particularly demanding when you are called upon to abandon in some aspect of your behavior a part of your cultural inheritance. For then you must look closely at what until now you have proudly claimed as your birthright. Whether it is your attachment to your position in society, to the work you do, or even to your beliefs about your own nature, the separation called for will free you to become more truly who you are. And that's what we were just suggesting, to become your authentic self, you know. Don't let the, justify becoming the magician that arrived, transform yourself. If some people don't get it, then just exit gently from them, Doesn't have to be a war. This is your core, your integrity that you're following up with. Don't worry about the haters, okay? Hate is hate. Let them hate on. That's how I say it. Okay, so now we have the strength card, and we have Leo here with us, so this is pretty awesome too. And then we'll close with Sawelo. Okay, hold on. What was it again? This is awesome. That we got the power of strength 100. Okay. Here it is. Okay. Strength, manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. So here we have, this deck is has a lot of female representation, obviously. But here we have strength. And the rune's name is URUZ. 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 Strength, manhood, womanhood, the wild ox. The rune of terminations and new beginnings. Isn't that awesome? The rune of terminations and new beginnings. Drawing URUZ indicates that the life you have been living has outgrown its form. That form must die so that new energy can be released in a new form. This is a rune of passage and as such part of the cycle of initiation. Okay, all these runes really are part of the initiation. Positive growth and change, however, may involve a descent into darkness as part of the cycle of perpetual renewal. And isn't this funny? We're having this, solar eclipse coming that gets dark. As in nature, this progression consists of 5 aspects: death, decay, fertilization, gestation, rebirth. Events occurring now may well prompt you to undergo a death within yourself. Since self-change is never coerced, we are always free to resist. Remain mindful that the new life is always greater than the old. That's wonderful. So justify, become the magician, my friends. Prepare then for opportunity disguised as loss. It could involve the loss of someone or something to which you have an intense emotional bond, and through which you are living apart through which you are living a part of your life, a part that must now be retrieved so you can live it out for yourself. In some way, that bond is being severed, a relationship radically changed, a way of life coming to an end. Seek among the ashes and discover a new perspective and new strength. The ancient symbol of URUZ was the aurochs, a wild ox. When the wild ox was domesticated, an immensely difficult task, it could transport heavy loads. Learn to adapt yourself to the demands of such a creative time. Firm principles attached to this rune. At the same time, humility is called for, since in order to rule, you must learn how to serve. URUZ puts you on notice that your soul and the universe support the new growth. Okay, so the new growth, become your magicians, my friends. You know, believe in yourselves. Hope that you know what to do next, okay? Just have hope and faith, okay? Hope and faith. And here we have. So believe in yourselves. Don't give up. No matter if the backstabbers are there, just, you know, do that. Just tell them, F off. Hold on, these brand new cards, they're still slippery and slide. Hold on, but I want her to stand strong because this is what we're here for. Okay? And then, I want to read one last time Sabuelo, yeah, because that's really another powerful rune. Why I pulled it, when I pulled it, because when I have the runes, I always pull a rune for myself, but I thought how apropos for this timing. So that's why I want to close it down with Sabuelo, because it really was. I meant to open the reading with it, but let's just shut it down. Whole force, life force, the sun's energy, okay? So Sabuelo stands for wholeness, that which our nature requires. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. And that's what we were talking about, okay? Seeking after wholeness is the spiritual warrior's quest, and yet what you are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are. Become conscious of your essence and bring it into form. Express it in a creative way, a rune of great power, making life force available to you. Sabuelo marks a time for regeneration down to the cellular level. Although this rune has no reverse position, there's reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw or even to retreat in the face of a pressing situation, especially if events or people are demanding that you expend your energy now. Know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength, a voyage inward for centering, for balance, okay, for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. Sabuelo counsels opening yourself up, letting the light into a part of your life that has been secret, shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition, for admitting to yourself something that you have long denied. There's a prayer known as the Gayatri, Gayatri. This prayer, known as the Gayatri, that embodies the spirit of the rune of wholeness, address the sun in this fashion. And this is awesome. You are the source of all power, whose rays illuminate the world. Illuminate also my heart, so that I too can do your work. Okay? So while reciting the Gayatri prayer, visualize the sun's rays streaming forth into the world, entering your heart, then streaming out from your heart center and back into the world. This is a powerful and life-enhancing prayer. There's a caution here not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is a mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on Christ's words, in quotes, I can of my own self do nothing, by John 5:30. For by our own power we do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being integrates new energies and permits us to flow into wholeness, which is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. Okay, so Christ's words, I can of my own self do nothing. Even in loving, it is love that loves through us. So, believe that we're becoming spiritual warriors, and now we're spiritual warriors, and that's literally the magician, okay? That's what the magician knows how to handle. That's why, he, she, all powerful, okay, my darlings? Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you get a glimpse of the eclipse. It's not just harness it, in prayer, and believe in yourselves. Believe in yourselves. And I'm liking my new deck. I think it's a powerful deck now, because usually, and my runes have always been powerful, always, always. But that the magician came out from the get-out. Didn't expect that. Love to all my darlings. Take care and believe in yourselves with dignity and integrity, and much love. Ciao.